Those rain chances trim back just a little bit and then drying out for Saturday night into Sunday. But as far as temperatures coming up tomorrow, mainly in the 80s. We'll get that full forecast coming up later in the show.
For real-time updates on the weather in your neighborhood, make sure to download the KATC TV3 weather app. You can find it for free in your app store.
In a social media post on Thursday, City of Breaux Bridge Mayor Ricky Calais said, quote, "The contractor failed to effectively secure the sides of the opening as they were removing the old culvert in preparation for installing the larger box culvert." He says this caused the sides of the opening to cave in and 20 feet of the highway to collapse on one side. The whole area will now have to be dug out and secured before the new box is installed. Arthur and Gail White live in the neighborhood of Spanish Moss off of Ann's Broussard Highway. White says construction on the road has been going on for weeks now, and it's not a simple detour.
There's a store that we go to all the time called Poche's, and we can't get there except by going all the way around half the parish.
The DOTD says if weather allows, they plan to get back on schedule and install the new culverts by the end of next week.
I'm Kaylin Lamano, your culture reporter in Lafayette Parish. The first day of school is fast approaching, which means it's now time for Love Our Schools Serve Day, a day for community volunteers to come together, clean up Lafayette schools, and make sure they're all ready for the upcoming school year.
Tomorrow we have our pressure washing blitz. This is actually a highly requested service from our schools because it's so impactful. It's a great way to freshen up the campus and make the kids feel really welcomed.
Volunteers are still needed at several schools around Lafayette. If you're interested in spending your Saturday beautifying your community, visit KATC.com to learn how to volunteer.
Well, we've made it to the final preview of our KATC Media Week. I'm Megan Glover, Ed Rain, where we spoke with our Arcadia Parish schools, including the Elton Indians, who are not only growing in experience, but also growing in size. Just 2 seasons ago, the Indians roster only had 28 players. Last year, it was 33. And this year, it'll be a little over 40. The catalyst is simply becoming a winning program.
It's a success. I mean, with the interest spurred from, interest in playing football has increased. We had some success in the junior high and the high school. It's, so it all rolled into it. So that success kind of breeds a lot of interest, really.
Last season, Elton posted a 6-4 record, but saw the postseason, falling in the first round. Now, it's like a two-edged sword for this team. On one end, they have experience, only having 6 seniors, but on the other end, a lot of youth. That includes their quarterback, Davin Simon, who's a rising sophomore, but led them to success in 2023 in his freshman campaign. Despite his youth, he's proven to be the guy for the Indians.
He's a hard worker. He's going to be good. He's keep working. He's in the gym a lot, and he's determined, so he's going to be all right.
He feels comfortable with me up there, and that I'll give him as much time as I can for him to get the ball off or make the play. And if he sees me struggling or if I miss a block, I feel comfortable with him being able to go out for me to catch the block again or him just rolling out and making a play.
Well, that wraps up our KATC Media Days this week, but no worries. We will continue to preview teams throughout the start of the season. Now, to hear more about your favorite team, be sure to stick with us on TV and online. Reporting from Rain, I'm Megan Glover for KATC TV3.
Welcome back, Acadiana. We got up to 83 degrees on this Friday, and that was at 11:46 this morning, and the lowest temperature was 76. That was this afternoon at 1:30 when we had all the rainfall pushed through. So it's been overall a cloudy and gloomy day again with the rainfall, and then we have more rainfall again coming up for Saturday. But let's take it over to the green screen and get an overview of what's going on this weekend. Now, we still have a surge of moisture coming in out of the Gulf, so that will continue to fuel showers and thunderstorms over the next several days. But Texas, they're dealing with drier air, so they won't see much in the way of rainfall over the next couple of days. But as far as rain chances coming up tomorrow, best time for the rain will be the latter part of Saturday going into the early afternoon, similar to what we had earlier today where the rainfall came in around noon and continued pretty much through the rest of the afternoon. But as we get closer to sunset, we'll start to see those rain chances decrease for the rest of Acadiana tomorrow. So for the rest of tonight, dealing with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies going into early Saturday, but we'll start to see scattered showers and thunderstorms come about for the latter part of the morning time into the early afternoon. But overall, cloudy skies for most of the state coming up, and we even get a few nocturnal showers and thunderstorms as well. They'll be mostly staying far north into central Louisiana as we head into the weekend. So rain chances still remaining high for both Saturday and Sunday coming up, but the good news is we'll see some lower rain chances finally ahead at the end of next week. So if you're like me, you're waiting for some moist, dry conditions, our time is coming later on next week. And tropical moisture still remains high across most of the South, but it will eventually drift towards the east and allow us to finally get some drier air in here for the end of next week, and that's where we'll have the lower rain chances as well for Thursday and Friday. So we're not expecting much in the way of rainfall for the next 7 days, about half an inch to an inch of rainfall through next week. Higher rainfall totals near southeast Louisiana, so overall fairly dry or lower rainfall amounts as we head into next week. But overall tonight, a few lingering showers possible, but we're not expecting too much in the way of rainfall tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, humid and very warm with temperatures in the mid-70s, and also those wind speeds remaining pretty light coming out of the northeast between 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we'll continue with low-end wind speeds as well tomorrow, along with another day of rain and storms again on Saturday. So make sure to keep that umbrella nearby. But luckily we'll get a few peaks of sunshine in there as well for tomorrow. But along with the rain and storms, we can also have another batch of heavy rainfall at times. Now, to the tropics, it is a disturbance out there, about 20% chance of forming over the next several days, and that will eventually move over the Lesser Antilles Islands coming up next week. But right now, pretty low chance of forming, but it is something to keep an eye out for over the next 7 days. So we'll get more information as data becomes available. So with that 10-day forecast, still high in rain chances for the next couple of days through Sunday, up to 70%, and still pretty nice as far as temperatures, mainly in the 80s. But check out Monday, highs topping out back in the low 90s, but with lower rain chances and higher temperatures, we can also get those heat index values right back into the triple digits. So enjoy the nice temperatures coming up because the summer heat will be back again for the end of next week. So coming up Thursday, about 30% chance for isolated showers. We'll keep that in the forecast through Monday of next week, but the hottest day that will be on Friday of 93 degrees, and overnight temperatures still in the upper 70s. So we won't have any changes there coming up, but the biggest takeaway will be the showers and thunderstorms continuing for the rest of this weekend before we'll finally get some drier air filtering in our area. But stay tuned, we'll get another snapshot of this 10-day forecast coming up.
I'm Kaylin Lamano, your culture reporter in Lafayette Parish, the parish that is home to 2 of this year's Atchafalaya National Heritage Area Legacy Grant recipients, funding a total of 3 cultural projects. One of those will include the live broadcast of the 50th annual Festival Acadien at Creole.
It's important for us to archive these moments and events for future generations. The theme this year for festival is 50 years and tomorrow. By archiving the music, it allows researchers, it allows musicians, it allows the public to go in and listen to these recordings.
says the music at Festival Acadian et Creole is archived at the Center for Louisiana Studies each year. But this year, there's an opportunity to go a step further.
It's also going to allow us to bring a couple of videographers and some photographers on the grounds too to document the festival as well. And it's going to allow us also to bring in a social media team that is going to be doing social media posts in real time during the festival.
Also during the festivals, KRVS will be broadcasting and streaming live from the grounds.
We carry entire sets, we carry interviews with artists. It's a really great way to connect people with the festival.
Bringing the sounds of Festival Acadian et Creole to anyone wanting to hear.
I'm really tickled to be able to let as many people as possible know about this. And, you know, through the medium of sound, we can tell the whole world that this is a happening place.
To learn what other Lafayette project is the recipient of a legacy grant, head over to KATC.com. In Lafayette Parish, I'm Kaylin Lamano, your culture reporter, KATC TV3.
I'm Nate Reed with a look at some of today's top stories. The Paris Olympics held its opening ceremony today with a massive boat parade along the Seine River. Pop stars Celine Dion and Lady Gaga were the headline performers for the opening ceremony, along with several French singers. However, the opening wasn't without some problems. There were widespread travel disruptions triggered by coordinated arson attacks on high-speed rail lines, according to French officials. Bad weather also a factor, raining on the boat parade of athletes from the nations competing. Still, thousands turned out in person, and audiences around the world tuned in to watch the ambitious opening ceremony. We're learning new information today about how U.S. authorities captured Mexican drug cartel leaders. AP sources say Ismael El Mayo Zambada was lured onto a plane headed to the U.S. that he thought was going somewhere else. Instead, Zambada and Joaquin Guzman Lopez, a son of notorious drug kingpin El Chapo, were taken to El Paso, where they were arrested. Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador said his country was not involved in the operation. Video game performers are on strike. SAG-AFTRA members began their strike today after talks for a new contract with major game studios broke down over artificial intelligence protections. It comes after nearly 2 years of negotiations with gaming giants like Activision, Warner Brothers, and Walt Disney. The union says without guardrails, game companies could train AI to replicate an actor's voice without consent or fair compensation. However, the companies say they have offered meaningful AI protections. You might remember last year, SAG actors went on strike over similar concerns.
Some people can walk into a room and know exactly where everything needs to be, like the bookshelf needs to go right here and the couch needs to go right there. I'm not one of those people, but there are tools to help with that, and it can be the difference on getting your home sold or taking a price hit.
There's a shift happening in the housing market.
Before the phone would be ring, ring, ring. Now I'm calling the seller, letting them know, hey, you know what? It's a little slow right now.
Early in the pandemic, in some places, many homes were on the market for just days. Fast forward to June of this year, and nearly 65% of homes were listed for at least 30 days without going under contract, according to real estate company Redfin. Experts say sellers now need to price fairly and make cosmetic repairs before listing. That's where Redfin says their AI-powered tool Redfin Redesign can come in handy.
A lot of time it's the belle of the ball that